Welcome to Discovery Secrets, where today we're exploring one of Judaism's most enigmatic rituals, the red heifer sacrifice. The red heifer sacrifice is a unique and ancient ritual in Jewish tradition. Rooted in the biblical commandment, it involves the sacrifice of a red heifer and the use of its ashes to purify people who have become ritually impure through contact with a corpse. The importance of the red heifer in Jewish culture lies in its role in the purification process, which was necessary for individuals to participate in temple services and certain religious activities. The red heifer is considered a symbol of purity, and its ashes were used to restore ritual cleanliness. As for the latest status, reports suggest that preparations are underway for a red heifer sacrifice, possibly as early as Passover 2024. 5 blemish-free red heifers were transported to Israel from Texas in 2022 and are currently being held in Shiloh, Israel. Characteristics of the heifer. The characteristics that Jews look for in a heifer to deem it suitable for this purpose include: 1. The heifer must be completely red, without a single black or white hair. 2. It should be a virgin heifer. 3. It should be around 34 to 38 months old at the time of sacrifice, generally around 3 years old. These criteria ensure the heifer is without blemish or defect, as required by the religious text. The search for such a heifer is meticulous, and the ritual, when performed, is of significant religious importance. The ashes of the red heifer hold profound significance in Jewish tradition. They are used in a purification ritual, as described in Numbers 19 to 122, to cleanse those who have become ritually impure through contact with a corpse. This ritual purity was a necessary prerequisite for participating in services at the ancient Jewish temples. The red heifer ashes symbolize a deep spiritual cleansing, not just physical. The paradox of the ritual is that while it purifies the impure, it also renders the pure impure upon contact with the ashes. This duality adds to the mystery and significance of the ritual, emphasizing the idea of divine commandment beyond human understanding. Moreover, the ritual reflects themes of renewal and redemption, aligning with Passover's theme of liberation. The use of the red heifer ashes is thus not only about physical purification, but also about spiritual renewal and obedience to God's commandments. Purification process. The purification process using the red heifer ashes is a detailed ritual described in the Torah. Here's a simplified explanation of how it works. 1. Preparation of ashes. A red heifer without blemish and that has never been yoked is completely burned along with cedar wood, hyssop, and a scarlet thread. 2. Creating the purification water. The ashes are then collected by a person who is ritually pure and mixed with fresh spring water in an earthen vessel. 3. Application for purification. On the 3rd and 7th days of the purification process, the water mixed with the red heifer ashes is sprinkled on the person who has become impure due to contact with a corpse. 4. Restoration of purity. After the ashes are sprinkled on the impure person, they must wash their clothes and bathe in water. They become pure again after sunset on the 7th day. The ritual is also symbolically significant in modern Judaism. It represents themes of purity, renewal, and the mystery of divine commandments. The red heifer is a reminder of the historical temple service and the hope for spiritual renewal and redemption. Controversies and debates. Yes, the red heifer sacrifice is surrounded by controversies and debates, particularly due to its connection with religious prophecy and the potential implications for geopolitical stability. Here are some key points of contention. 1. Religious significance. The red heifer is tied to the belief in the rebuilding of the Jewish temple on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. This site is currently home to Islamic holy sites, including the Al-Aqsa Mosque. 2. Geopolitical tensions. The idea of rebuilding the temple, which would require the red heifer sacrifice, has heightened tensions in the region. Some groups view the red heifer as a step towards fulfilling biblical prophecy, while others see it as a provocation that could lead to conflict. 3. Interfaith relations. The ritual has implications for Jewish, Christian, and Muslim relations, as the Temple Mount is a sacred site for all 3 religions. The prospect of altering the status quo at this location is a sensitive issue. 4. Authenticity and interpretation. There are debates within the Jewish community about the authenticity of the red heifers and the interpretation of the biblical commandments related to the sacrifice. 5. Ethical concerns. Some people raise ethical questions about the treatment of the red heifers, especially considering the modern context and animal rights considerations. These controversies reflect the complex interplay between ancient religious practices and contemporary political and ethical considerations. The red heifer sacrifice is not just a religious ritual, but also a symbol with significant implications for peace and conflict in the Middle East. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries unveiled.